Well, welcome to Emily Arena for the 2015-2016 matchup today between the Boston Bruins and the Tampa Bay Lightnings. This is your host, ID Jester. Thanks for joining me. Some hockey matchup here. As you can see, Emily Arena. Let's minimize all this stuff to get it out of the way so you guys can see it in its beauty here. That's right, Emily Arena here, just a few miles up the road from me. Went to a game last year. It was a very exciting time, good time. So, um, highly recommend if you're in the area, come check it out. So, anyways, let's get our cards back up. There we are. So, for those of you who don't know, this is matchup hockey or hockey matchup. Actually, I'm renaming it to hockey matchup. And this is a card and dice game I've been working on for many years. And I'm now getting to the point where we're narrowing down things, updating the system, changing things, and getting things broadcast out there. And hopefully someday, within the next, hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have a few teams that I can send out to some of the sim players out there. And they'll be able to try it out and give me some feedback and let me know what they think about it and everything. But until then, I'll be just getting you some videos and showing you how the gameplay works and trying different things out to see what I can do to make things better or faster or easier. I'm already coming up with something that I think will be rather exciting for everyone in a future episode, but it's going to take some work to get it to that point. So before that happens, though, we got our system here, and we're going to be using that. The back game engine, I think, is pretty solid at this point. There might need to be a few tweaks here or there as we play more and learn more about the game system, but I think the back game engine is working just fine. It's just a matter of getting all the numbers and everything correct on all the different players. Uh, and seeing, are these stats too high? Are these stats too low? Do we need to change these stats? All right, so if you missed my episode on the changes to the cards, basically we've changed a few things. Now they each have a shooting percentage for A shots, B shots, and C shots. That represents the fact the goalie needs to make a save on it. Doesn't mean that it wasn't a shot on goal. It just means that it needs to be saved. And the players now have percentile rolls. So you will see we have two white dice. So the first 10-sided dice is usually going to tell us a position. If this dice is not needed, if you know which player has the puck, then you just ignore this position. The second two dice are the two white ones. In this case, it's a 4 and a 5. These will be for two things. Whenever you have a matchup between players on the teams, the first dice is always the home team. The second dice is always the visitor team. Or it's a percentile roll to see if they have a stat value. So, like for example, if we did this on the face-off, you would ignore the first dice because nobody has possession of the puck. We don't need to find out who's got possession of the puck. The second dice will be the home team visitor face-off and the the home team face-off and then the visiting team face-off. We're going to use those two stats. When we get the results of who won the face-off, then the last dice will give us once again a player position and tell us who gets possession of the puck. Player positions are going to be 1 is the left wing for the home team, 2 is the center from the home team, 3 is the right wing from the home team, 4 is the left defenseman for the home team, 5 is going to be the right defenseman for the home team, 6 left wing for the visitor team, 7 the center from the visiting team, 8 will be the right wing from the visiting team, 9 left defense, or 10 the right defenseman for the visiting team. If we just need a position, it'll be left wing, center, right wing, left defense, and then same thing, left wing, center, right wing, left defense, right defense. So this dice will either be a 1 to 10 or to see who gets possession of the puck or results of the play, or it'll also be just a position. In this case, a 6 is rolled. It's going to be a left wing. So there we go. I also have over here on my other screen here our little hockey scoreboard. I actually do need to fix something though. This is J3. I have to go into the developer tab here. Hang on just a second. J3, I got to look at my code for this and make sure. Blah, 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 blah. J3. Let's try changing that and see if this now works. Take it out of design mode. Yep, all right, there we go. So it automatically will take 20 seconds off the clock every time I click it. Just trying to get that was a pain in the ass. Then we'll have our goals, assists, penalty. I'm just going to keep this on the other screen. I'm also going to keep track of shots on goal and obviously the score. So there we go. So that's kind of a quick overview. I'm going to go through the first couple plays rather slowly for you new guys out there. And then we'll try and pick up the pace afterwards. So we have lineup. Boston is a visiting team. So they're going to be up at the top of the screen. And Tampa Bay is the home team. So they're going to be out at the bottom of the screen. So there's always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that order if need be. So first thing, obviously, face-offs. Ultra important face-offs. Patrice Bergeron has a face-off value of 9. Steven Stamkos only has a face-off value of 7, so the difference is +2. So we're going to add 2 to the dice roll for the visiting team and see who gets possession of the puck. So we're going to just roll all the dice and take off the sound. That would be even better. There we go. And in this case, the first dice gives us a position. We don't need that because we don't have anybody that has possession of the puck. So we ignore that dice on a face-off. Second one, the second 2 white dice are the difference between the home and the visitor. So the home rolled a 9, the visitor rolled a 6. He gets a +2 because he's 2 better than Steven Stamkos. And this says Stamkos still wins the face-off. And then the last dice tells us which position it goes to, not which player, which position. 10 is always going to be a right defenseman. But in this case, it goes to Tampa as the position. So Tampa has possession of the puck. Whenever Tampa has possession of the puck, I'm going to move this down here. So we know Tampa has possession of the puck, and this way it opens up the view of the goalie. If Boston has possession of the puck, obviously I'll move this up here so we can see that up there. All right, so we know Tampa Bay has possession of the puck. So we're going to be rolling the dice, and we're going to be doing a check on one of the 10 players that are on the ice, either their offensive value or their defensive value. If they have possession of the puck, we're going to be looking at their offensive value. If they don't have possession of the puck, then we're going to be looking at their defensive value. So for Boston, in this case, Tampa Bay has the puck. So any of the Boston players are looking at their defensive values. If we look at a position that's Tampa Bay, since they have possession of the puck, we're going to be looking at their offensive values. So roll the dice again. In this case, it is number 6. So it's the left wing. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully you can follow my mouse. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'll learn that after you play a little bit, but it's Brad Marchand. Since he does not have possession of the puck, we're going to look at his defensive value, 52. So if he rolls 52 or less on percentile dice, he has been successful. In this case, he rolled a 99, which is very, very bad for him because he failed his test. If they succeed on their test, we're going to look on the left side of the line. If they fail their test, we're going to look at the right side of the line. And this will tell us what happened. So Brad Marchand failed his test, rolling a 99. And so we're looking at column number 7 to see the result of the play. In this case, it is an exclamation point. Exclamation points always mean the other team. So the other team got an SC, which stands for a shot C. So in this game, there are 3 different quality shots. There's an A shot. Think of an A shot as just a low quality shot. It's off to the side. You're farther away from the net. It's not, not a great scoring opportunity. B shots are, think of them as closer to the net, maybe in the slot area, maybe more towards the middle. You got a little bit of opening. There's no defenders around. And then, of course, C shots are going to be your great quality shots. You're going to be up closer to the net. You're going to have an open lane, a shot at a goal. There's nobody there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, obviously, shot C's are much better than shot B's, who are much better than shot A's. But all shots are important. So, Brad Marchand misses his check, we'll just assume, or you can role play this however you want, or you can just look at the numbers. In this case, somebody on Tampa Bay, the other team, explanation points always mean the other team, got a quality shot, shot C. So we're going to roll the dice again to find out what happens. Do. So in this case, we will use the number 1 as the position dice. We're going to look for a position. In this case, number 1 is left wing. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you always remember 1 and 6 are left wings, 2 and 7 are centers, 3 and 8s are right wings, 4 and 9s are your left defensemen, and 5s and 10s are your right defensemen. You'll learn that after a while. So number 1 is going to be the left wing. So in this case, only Palat has gotten away from Brad Marchand, who missed his check on him, and he skates into the center and comes in on Tuukka Rask and gets a quality shot of C. So each player is rated for their shooting value, shooting percentage, on A shots, B shots, and C shots. So we're going to look at his C shot value of 43. And we're going to compare that to the percentile dice, which happens to be 81. So he was unsuccessful in getting a scoring save on the goalie. What that means is, it doesn't mean it didn't hit the goalie. It doesn't mean he didn't make a save. What it means is he didn't force the goalie to have to make a save on a quality shot. So 81 is a miss. He only has a 43. In this case, we can look at column 3 to see the result. We look at column 3 and it says the colon LP. The colon represents the 2 posts of the hockey net, and in this case, what that represents is the fact that he missed hitting the net. So he missed hitting the net, and it results in a LP afterwards, which is a loose puck. So he came in quickly and shot it over the top of the net, and a loose puck results. So we can ignore the 3 afterwards because we don't need it to find out. This would be who gets the rebound or other information we might need, but we don't need that because we have a loose puck. So in a loose puck situation, we simply roll again, and we're just going to compare the 2 dice. Again, the home team and the visitor team. We're going to compare those 2 dice, and in this case, if you're on the power play, you have an advantage. If you're playing aggressive, you have a bonus to your roll. But in this case, both teams are just playing normal. Neither team is being aggressive. Neither team's on the power play or anything like that. So it's just going to be a straight up dice roll to see who gets possession of the puck. So ignore the first dice because we don't need that. Look at the percentile dice. The home team rolled a 1. The visiting team rolled a 4. So that's going to be Boston gets possession of the puck and is player position number 5, which of course everyone knows by now is the right defenseman. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to be left wing, center, right wing, left defense, right defense. So 5 is right defenseman. So for Boston, the right defenseman, Torrey Krug, gets it, and after the missed shot. So we simply move this up so we know that Boston has possession of the puck. And we take 20 seconds off the time, and we now have 19:40 to go, and no shot on goal as it did not register as he shot it wide of the net. So now we will do the same thing over again. Again, I'm going slow here in the beginning. So the first thing we need to do is find out which player we're testing. In this case, it is player position number 6, which is, again, Brad Marchand. Now this time he has possession of the puck, so we're going to be checking his offensive value. He has an offensive value of 66. He rolled a 46, so he's successful. 46 is less than 66. So we're going to look on the successful shot column, and we'll look at number 6. So we look at number 6, and in this case, the result is an LP. So once again, a loose puck scramble has happened, and even though he was successful on his play. And so we're going to roll the dice again if one team was on the power play or penalty kill, or if they were playing aggressive, having more forecheckers in. There would be some bonuses to the dice. But in this case, normally in the beginning of the game, most hockey teams just play average offensive value and defensive value. So when we look at it, home team rolled a 3, visiting team rolled a 7. So Boston gets possession back after the scrum, and it goes to position player number 7, which everyone knows by now is going to be the right wing. So Brett Conley gets it after the mucking around in the corner, and 20 more seconds come off the clock. So we're down to 19:20 to go in the first period. Boston keeps possession of the puck. No shot on goal that time. Let's move on. And we have a 3. So we're going to be testing Tampa Bay's right wing. That is Vladislav Namisov, who is position player number 3. We're going to be checking his defensive value of 40. He's pretty low, but in this case, he made it. It's a 26. So 26 is less than 40. So we're going to look at the successful, and we're going to we're going to look at column number 7, which is an SB. So Tampa Bay gets possession of the puck, and somebody gets a B shot. Now we're going to roll the dice again to see who gets this scoring opportunity for Tampa Bay. We will see. It is position number 5, which happens to be Anton Strowman, the right defenseman. So we're going to look at his B column. He has a 17% chance of making Tuukka Rask make a quality save on a B shot. He rolls a 12, so it is a quality shot, and Tuukka Rask is needed to make the stop. So first shot on goal, here we go. So we're going to look at Tuukka Rask's card right now, and we're going to look under the B column. Let's look at it before we actually roll the dice. So he has an 80% chance. If he's 80% chance, we're going to be using success column here. If he doesn't make his quality save, his quality check. This is basically a quality check to see if they're in position to make the save. And if he doesn't, then we're going to look at this column. So let's roll away and see what happens. So the first dice we can ignore because in this case we're not trying to find a player position. We can just ignore it. We just strictly go into the position. In this case, 36 shows that he is in position to make the save 80%. So he made his check. 36 is less than 80, so we're going to use the success column. And on the success column, we actually look at column 1, and you will notice it is still a goal. So Tuukka Rask has given up a goal here with 20 seconds off the clock. About a minute into the game, there's only a 1 in 10 chance of him giving up a goal on a thing. And in this case, he does give up the goal. So Tuukka Rask gives up the goal to Namisov. And it is now 1-0. The home crowd goes crazy. That is our first shot on goal, actually. So that's weird that that would actually happen. But, all right, so we're going to put in Namaskov at, we'll say 1902. That's 19. I always like to use the last number that I rolled, so 1901. There we go, 1901 of the first period. Then we can roll the dice to see if there was any assists besides that, because we're not actually doing every single pass or every single thing. We're just breaking down each different play into 20 seconds. So we roll the 2 dice again. We're going to look at the percentile dice and see if any of them match player positions 1 through 5 that are on the ice for Tampa Bay. In this case, it's a 7, which is not for Tampa Bay, and then it's a number 1. So we will give number 1 an assist. In this case, it is going to be Palat with the assists. There we go, and it's 1-0. Very early in the game, as Tuukka Rask could not make a quality save. So we're going to go on to lines number 2 here, and we're going to be doing a face-off. Let's get it rolling. So I'm going to try and pick up the pace a little bit. Here we go. Face-off is Krejcik, which is 6, Johnson, which is 6, so it's going to be a straight-up dice roll to see who gets possession of the puck. In this case, Boston gets possession because they rolled a 7. Tampa Bay only rolled a 4. It goes to position player number 7, which is going to be the center. So Krejcik gets it back, takes it right off of the faceoff. And now we're going to check a defense or offensive player. Let's find out. We're going to be looking at player number 5, which is Braden Coburn. We're going to be looking at his defense because he does not have possession of the puck. He rolled a 93, so he failed. We're going to look at column number 7. In this case, the opponents get a shot B. So Boston comes right back down. Krejcik, after the faceoff, comes into the zone and gets it in there. And now somebody on Boston is going to get a shot attempt, a B. Now let's find out who it is, first of all. So first is going to be the player position. So it's going to be Louis Eriksson, a right wing, 8. And we're going to look at his B column, which is 34%. He rolled an 89. So unsuccessful shot. Look at column 9. Column 9 is a save. So he got it on goal. So it was a save. And the rebound went to explanation point. Remember, explanation point means the other team. So Bishop makes a save, but the rebound goes back to Boston after he makes the save. So shot on goal by Boston. 20 more seconds off the clock. And Boston keeps possession after Eriksson comes in and makes a nice quality shot, but Bishop is equal to the task. Then we go to player number 7, which is going to be offense. Player number 7 is going to be Krejcik. And we're going to look at his offensive value, 56, in this case 61. He's unsuccessful. Look at position number 6. And Tampa Bay takes it away, and they have a shot B. So Tampa Bay takes it away and has a shot B, which happens to be, let's find out who's taking this shot B. It's going to be Braden Coburn, player number 5, position number 5. And his B is only at 8%. So you can see here, low quality shooter. You can see his real life stats. He was a 2% shooting percentage, so not many chances are going to go on goal. So only 8% on a quality shot. In this case, he rolled an 84. He missed it, so we're going to look at column number 9 to find out what happened. And in this case, it's a save for Tuukka Rask, and it goes to the opponent. So Tampa Bay gets it back after they have a shot on Tuukka Rask. Tuukka Rask now has a save, and 20 more seconds off the clock. I'm going to try and remember to do that. But Tampa Bay gets possession back after Tuukka Rask makes the save. And we move on. 7, player position number 7. That's going to be Krejcik, defense of 52. 89's the roll. He misses, so we look at column number 9. In this, it's opponents. So Tampa Bay gets a shot A. So let's find out who's taking the shot. I'm going to try, like I said, pick up the pace a little bit. So hopefully you're following along. In this case, it's position number 1. So left wing, he's got a shot A of 10%. In this case, 74. He not successful in making Tuukka Rask. Again, this is not is the shot on goal. This is the shot making the goalie make a quality save. Okay, so 74 outside of 10. So he missed it. And we look at column number 6, which happens to be, in this case, the bracket and then LP. The bracket means it was blocked. So someone on Boston blocked it, and it results in a loose puck. So we're going to find out who gets possession after the block shot. Again, no shot on goal, as it didn't actually go on goal. So in this case, 8 for Tampa, 4 for Boston, and they get possession. Tampa Bay keeps possession, and it goes to position number 9, which is the left defenseman. So left defenseman for Tampa Bay gets possession of the puck. No shot on goal, but another 20 seconds off the clock. Down to 18 minutes to go here in the first period. And we're going to go on. All right, so we're going to be testing player number 1. That's Alex, position number 1. So that's Alex Kilhorn. We're going to be testing his offense, 36. He's a 57, so he made it. So we look at number 4, which is PS, which is a play stoppage. So 20 seconds off the clock, no shot on goal, and they either came in off sides or whatever happened there. It's caused a play stoppage. Maybe it was deflected out of the rink. You know, you can role play it however you want, or you can just say, oh, it's a play stoppage and move on. So with the play stoppage, we're going to get new players on the ice. And we're on to line 3. I'm not trying to match lines at this point. I'm just trying to make things as simple and easy as I can for myself. We'll put this in the neutral so that neither player has possession. Kempinen has a face-off of 6. Fippola has a face-off of 7, so +1 for Tampa. And it is a 1 versus a 10, so Kempinen takes the puck for Boston and gives it to position number 8, which happens to be the right wing, David Pastrnak. So Boston has it, Pastrnak, and we're going to be checking Boston's offense or Tampa Bay's defense. No time off the clock on faceoffs. They happen just too quickly, so there's no time off the clock for that. Only plays that happen. And we move on. In this case, we're checking position number 2, which is the center. He does not have the puck, so it's going to be his defensive value. He's got quite a good defense, a 61. He rolled a 40, so he's successful. And we're going to look at position number 2, which is a P. A P stands for penalty possibility. So there's a penalty on a possible penalty. So what ended up happening on this is Pastrnak was taking it down. Fibula knocked him off the puck. So both of these players here are going to be tested for their penalty values. That's what this number is here, P7 and P7. So they both have P7s. We're going to roll the dice, and if they don't make their check, then they will get a penalty on themselves. If not, then we'll move on. So Pastrnak and Fibula both have P7, so we roll the dice. And we have a 4 for the home team, so Fibula did not commit a penalty, but 9 for Boston, and that is higher than his P7. So David Pastrnak has got himself a penalty, and that does take 20 seconds off the clock. So 17:20 to go. Pastrnak, let's try that again. Pastrnak at the 17:20. All right, so this will be good because we can actually go into our penalty kill line 1, make sure he's not on there, and we can go into penalty kill pair 1. There we go. And then for Tampa Bay, we can go into their power play line 1 and their power play pair 1. Power play pair 1. There we go. All right, so there we go. And now we'll have a face-off. So Fibula has got a power play of 7, and there is no centerman, so someone else will have to take it. So Bergeron comes out to take it. He's actually at 9. So what ends up happening, if you're on the power play, you get a +2 to your dice roll for getting a face-off result, and also, excuse me, geez. Anytime there's a loose puck, you also get a +2 to your dice roll, so advantage for every person that is for every person that's off the ice. So if there's 2 people, it's a 5-on-3. You get a +4 for each of those. So obviously a much bigger advantage. So in this case, +2 for Fibula, it brings him to a 9 against Patrice Bergeron, who is also a 9. So even though they're on the power play, this is going to be just a straight up roll. It's a 5 for the home team, 7 for Boston. So 7 + 2 is 9. 9 is even. So Boston is going to get possession even though they're shorthanded here. But anytime it goes to the center position, it's automatically taken over by the opponent's center position as well. So in this case, it went to position number 6, which happens to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be the left wing, even though it says center. They play out position on the power or penalty kill. So Boston has possession. It was not asked to be their center, so we don't have to worry about that. No time off the clock on a face-off. After the face-off, they have it. All right. So now we're going to look at player position number 1, which is Palat. We're going to be checking his defense, which is a 46. He rolled a 31, so he's successful. But in this case, we look at the power play column. They are on the power play. And so he was successful on his defense. So power play plus. If you were unsuccessful, you would get the power play minus. Same thing here. If you're on the for Boston, they would use the penalty kill plus if they're successful, or the penalty kill minus if they're unsuccessful. So in this case, we checked his defense. He was successful. They're on the power plays, and he was successful on his check. So we're going to look at column number 5. They've taken the puck, and somebody is getting a shot C, which is a quality shot on goal. So who is getting this quality shot? We're going to find out in just a second. We're going to look to find out player position is 3, Kucherov. Kucherov has got a 47. He rolled a 90, so he's unsuccessful. And we look at number 10 on his column, and that's going to be a save and a play stoppage. So a shot on goal, easy save for Tukarask, and 20 seconds off the clock, and a face-off. Play stoppage as Tukarask holds on to it to give his team some chance to get possession of the puck back. All right, so we move on. 17 minutes to go in the first period. 4 versus 3. We have a 9 versus a 7 plus 2 because they're on the power play. That's a 9 versus 9. In this case, Tampa Bay gets possession 4-3. So Tampa Bay gets possession, and now we'll find out who we're going to be testing here. Player position number 1, so Palat, we're going to check his offensive value, 62. In this case, he rolled a 99, horrible roll. So he's unsuccessful. Look at number 6. In this case, we look at power play minus, because they're on the power play. He was unsuccessful. Look at column number 6. That's an LP, which results in a loose puck. So we're going to roll to see who gets possession of the puck. Tampa Bay gets a +2 because they are on the power play on their check. So an 8 plus 2 is a 10 versus a 4, so they get possession of the puck, but 20 important seconds go off the clock. We're down to 16:40 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Tampa on the power play. Position number 9, in this case, that is Zdeno Chara. We're going to check his defense. He's got a 66. He rolled a 57, so he's successful. So we're going to look at penalty kill and a plus symbol since he was successful. And column number 9 is an I, which means he iced the puck. They've given up possession of the puck back to Tampa Bay, but we take off 20 seconds off the clock. We're down to 16:20 to go in the first period. Ice that puck down. And let's see if Tampa Bay can bring it back up. Position number 6, which is Chara again. He rolls a 93. This time he's unsuccessful. So penalty kill, unsuccessful. Column number 3 is a TO, so he just turned the puck over. So he got possession of the puck for a minute and then tried to ice it down, and Tampa Bay stopped it. Kucherov stopped it from getting out of the zone, and Kucherov now has possession of the puck. But that is 20 more seconds off the clock, down to 16 minutes to go in the first period. We have 17:20, so 15:20, 40 seconds to go in the power play. It'll be over. We're going to check position number 10, which is Miller, and his defense, and he is successful with a 22. And so penalty kill plus, and then 8 is a GP, which is get possession of puck. GP, get puck. So Boston has taken possession of the puck, and after a scrum in the corner, they've gained possession. Down to 15:40 to go. 20 seconds to go in the power play. Position number 1 is Plot. His defense is 46. He just makes it 43. So power play plus, and column number 7 is an LP loose puck. And the loose puck results +2 for Tampa Bay for being on the power play, one man up. And it's a 2 plus 2 is 4 versus 9. So Boston keeps possession of the puck. 20 more seconds off the clock. That brings it down to 15:20, and the power play's over. So they have switched lines. Let's see. Let's go back to pair 1. And Tampa Bay will obviously do the same. In this case, Tampa Bay is going to bring out their line 4. Now they're going to bring out their line 3s. And their second pair. There we go. Actually, line 3 would not be a good choice because Fipua was on the power play, so they need somebody that was not on the power play. So they're going to bring out their fourth liners, and they're going to bring out their first defensive pair. There we go. We'll get a little bit of line matching going up. So Boston gets possession, the penalty expires, and they pass the puck around a little bit, and teams change out players. So we got 15:20 to go in the first period. 1-0 Tampa Bay on a beautiful shot by Namaskov, 1901 into the first period. Position number 3, that is JT Brown. We're going to check his defense. He's successful. We're no longer on the power play. Look at column number 7, SC. So somebody on Tampa Bay is getting a scoring quality shot, SC. And it is position number 8, which is JT Brown on the right wing. He's going to look at position number C. He's only a 19. He rolled an 81. Unsuccessful. Look at column number 2, which is a save. And then Tuukka Rask gives it to someone on his team. That's what the star is their same team as opposed to the exclamation point, which means the other team. So Tuukka Rask makes an easy save against Tampa Bay. It's now 4 shots on goal for Tampa Bay, 1 shot on goal for Boston here. 20 seconds off the clock. We're down to 15 minutes to go. 5 minutes of gameplay gone by, and Boston has possession of the puck. Now, this could really go fast if I didn't have to explain what I'm doing all the time, because I can quickly see the dice and see whether or not it's successful or not. So 4 is going to be Hedman. Defense is successful, and he rolled a 10. So defensive 10 success is a P. So we have to check for a penalty. So we don't know who had possession of the puck on Boston previously. So what we do in this case is all we know is Tuukka Rask gave it to someone on their team. So we got to roll to check out. What ends up happening in this case is we roll the dice to find out the players that are going to be. We'll get position number 4. So position number 4 is Victor Hedman, and position number 8, which is going to be Louis Eriksson. And we're going to test Louis Eriksson and Victor Hedman. Victor Hedman's a P7. Louis Eriksson's a P9. We're going to find out if either one of them get a penalty. So 2 for Tampa, 4 for Boston. Neither one of them get called for penalty. So penalty check. After penalty check, if nobody has a penalty, it's a loose puck. 20 seconds go off the clock, and let's check the loose puck to see who gets possession of it. In this case, it's just a straight-up dice roll, and in this case, it goes to Strollman for Tampa Bay. So 14:40 to go in the first period. All right, we're going to check the defense. Brad Marchand, 27 is successful. 3 on success is a loose puck. Loose puck is going to result in Boston getting possession of it. So Boston gets possession, and we're down to 14:20. Boston gets possession. You can see it can go really quick if I just look at the dice and not have to explain. Position number 10, so Krug's offense, 88, unsuccessful, number 1. So Tampa Bay gets a SC shot. Let's find out who gets a shot. And this case is position number 4, so Victor Hedman. He gets a C shot. He's a 22. He rolled a 49. Unsuccessful. player in position number 5. So he missed it, results in a loose puck. So no shot on goal on the miss. And a 1 versus 5, so Boston gets back possession of the puck after the missed shot on goal. Down to 14 minutes to go in the first period. Position number 5, which is JT Brown. His defense, he's successful. Number 1 is a GP, which gets puck. So nothing happened there. Down to 13:40. Tampa gets possession of it. JT Brown steals it away from Torrey Krug. Position number 2, which is Brian Boyle. Offense, which is unsuccessful. He rolled a 79 or an 87. And we look at number 9, which is a loose puck. So once again, scrumming around for it, trying to get possession. In this case, Boston gets possession back, down to 13:20 to go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Position number 1, so defensive Duran. Duran failed, and we need an 8. 8 is a loose puck. So he failed his check, but still only results in a loose puck. Loose puck result is going to be Tampa Bay gets possession of it. So little haphazard play in the neutral zone here as they turn over the puck. Down to 13 minutes to go, and with that, we're going to change lines. We're going to go to line 1. They're going to bring out their second pair. They're going to bring out line 2, and they're going to bring out pair 2. Bring out nope, not power play, just regular pair 2. There we go. All right. So Tampa gets possession of the puck. 13 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 Tampa Bay. They have possession of the puck, so player number 4 is Garrison. His offensive value is 45. He rolled a 76. He's unsuccessful. So other team gets an SC, which is a shot with C value. Let's find out who's getting a shot on goal from Boston. It's position number 9, which happens to be the left defenseman. He's got a 20. He rolls a 44. Unsuccessful. Look at number 7. That is a missed shot and a loose puck result. So once again, no shot on goal on a missed shot. And it's going to be 3 for the home team, 7 for the visitor team. So Boston keeps possession. Position number 8, which is Jimmy Hayes. So Jimmy Hayes gets possession of the puck. And that brings us down to 12:40 to go in the first period. I think I didn't do the time, but we'll see. All right, so number 8, that's going to be Jimmy Hayes with possession of the puck. Jimmy Hayes never got updated. Well, I'll have to double check that. So we'll just use a 5 for him. We'll just say it's 50-50. He rolled a 42, so he would have been successful anyways. So success on him with the puck, and that is a number 6, so it's a PS play stoppage. So back to the middle, and 20 more seconds off the clock, down to 12:20 to go in the first period. We got a face-off because teams just switch players. They can choose to switch them again. You know what? Boston will do that. They're going to switch to. Let's see. We're going to go with line 3, and they're going to bring out their number 1 pair again, Chara and Krug against Stamkos. They want to get the better defenders out there against Stamkos. Against Stamkos' line. So, face-off, it's going to be 6 versus 7, so +1 for the home team. That's a 10, +1 is 11 versus a 2. So Stamkos wins the face-off easily. It goes to position number 3, which is Nemestov, the goal scorer for Tampa. No time off on just a face-off. We're going to test number 4, which is Garrison offense. He rolled a 19. He's successful. You look at number 9, loose puck results. Loose puck results, and the loose puck result is Boston gets possession of the puck. Down to 12 minutes to go in the first period, 1-0 Tampa. Shots in goal, Tampa Bay 4. Boston only 1 shot on goal so far. They've had a couple opportunities to just keep missing the net. That's a 6. We're going to be testing Spooner's offense. He misses it. He rolls an 86. Looks at number 4, turns the puck over back to Tampa Bay, and we're down to 11:40 to go. Tampa Bay gets possession. It actually was Garrison that ended up getting possession of the puck. We're going to be testing defense of player number 8, which is Pasternak. And his defense failed, so we're going to look at number 5. So Tampa Bay gets a shot B. So Tampa Bay, somebody's getting a shot B. Let's see who it is. It happens to be player position number 7, which is Stamkos. And he's got a 36. He rolled a 71, so he's unsuccessful. Number 8 is a missed shot again and a loose puck result. So another missed shot and a loose puck result. That is going to be Tampa Bay gets possession of it on the loose puck. So 11:20 to go in the first period. They keep possession after Stamkos comes in and takes a wild, wicked slap shot, misses it over the net. Look at position number 4, which is Garrison offense. He made it. 6 is going to be a loose puck, so can't do much with it other than gets a loose puck result. And that's going to give Boston possession of it as they win it down to 11 minutes to go. So you can see when you get these scoring quality shots and you got to get them on goal, you can see it really brings some nice tension because if you watch hockey games, you will notice that a lot of times there's just loose pucks passing around, a lot of missed shots. There's a lot of, you know, when it says loose puck, it just could mean, neither team has possession and they're kind of scrumming around for it. Or a loose puck could even be one team, turning it over and then the other team turning it over. It doesn't just mean there's just a loose puck in like the corner or something. There's, you gotta kind of understand what it's loose puck doesn't mean just that. So Boston has possession. We're going to check out player number 9, Chara here. His offense, 52. He makes it. Rolls a 9. That is an SA. So somebody on the team for Boston is getting an SA. Not the greatest shot, but it's a shot on goal. It is position number 2, which is Kempinen. He's got an A of only 5%. He rolled a 24. Unsuccessful. Look at number 3. That's a save, so they got a shot on goal, and it goes to the same team. So Bishop gives it to someone on their team. That is their second shot on goal, actually, with just 10:40 to go here in the first period. Now, just remind you, there's still more than half the first period to go. Shot on goal right now, Boston 2, Tampa Bay 4. All right, position number 3, which is Namasoff. We'll check his offense. Nope, failed. Look at 8 failed. That's going to be a PS play stoppage and 20 more seconds off the clock. So that'll give them a chance to bring out new players. Boston's going to bring out their 4th liners. There we go. And we got a neutral face-off. 6 versus 5. So Tyler Johnson gets a +1 to the dice roll. So it's a 9 versus 3, so Tampa Bay gets possession. No time off the clock on the faceoff. So position number 10 is Seidenberg. Defense 58. He rolled a 62, so he just missed it. Look at position number 8. That's a loose puck. So once again, look at the loose puck result. It's a tie-up. 8-8. Nobody gets any bonuses or anything. So in this case, if you roll that, then you look at the next thing to find out who actually gets possession. In this case, it's position number 5, which is going to be Matt Carlisle ends up getting it. So Matt Carlisle gets possession of the puck. And nope, 20-second came off the clock there. So down to 10 minutes to go in the first period. There we go. Matt Carlisle with the puck. We're going to be testing Suter. His defense is 52, rolls a 70. It's going to be an unsuccessful 6. That's a TO turnover. So in this case, ended up just turning the puck over. 19:40 to go in the first period. 1-0 Tampa. Position number 3, Kucherov's defense. He fails his defensive check. That's a 4. It's going to be shot B for Boston. Shot B is going to be for Seidenberg. He rolled a 90 on his B check. You can see here he's only got a 3.68. Not a very good shooter on goal. To make the goal, you get a quality save. So he rolled a 90. So it's a 7 is going to be a save and a play stoppage. So third shot on goal is an easy save for Bishop. They're up to number 3 shots on goal now, and is saved by Bishop. That was enough time for line 1. They're going to come back with their line 2 and their pair 1. Tampa Bay is going to go with pair 1, line number 3. Face-off value is 7 versus 9. Bergeron with his 9. Damn, +2 for Boston here. And with the +2, Boston gets possession of the puck. No time off the clock for face-offs. Position number 6, which is going to be Marchant. Offensive value is 66. He rolled a 60, so he's successful. Number 3 is a play stoppage. So another stoppage of play, time off the clock, and we got us a face-off. They just came on the ice, so I think they're just going to leave him. Although, yeah, we'll leave him. That's fine. So Bergeron wins the face-off for Boston again. It goes to Zdeno Chara. Chara with the puck. And somebody just rolled 100 on their check, so they're going to fail. So in this case, Boston's defense is 52. He rolled 100, so he's definitely going to fail. That's a 7. So the other team gets a quality scoring chance here. Quality scoring chance. It's a C. Let's find out who's going to be taking it. It is position number 9. That's going to be Victor Hedman. He gets a 22. He rolled an 11. So 22 versus 11. So we've got us a shot on goal, a quality shot. Here we go. Tuukka Rask. You need to make the save. This is a C check, so he's got a 70% to be in position to make the save. Let's see what happens. He rolled a 62, so we'll use the column that was yes, successful, and we look at position number 6, which is a easy save and a play stoppage. So Tuukka Rask makes a quality save there, and Tampa Bay gets another shot on goal. They're up to 5 now, and down to 9 minutes to go in the first period. We're going to change the lines here, bring out the number 1s again. They're going to bring out their 2s, and we'll have a face-off here, 7 versus 6. So Stamkos with the +1. Tampa Bay gets possession. And that's going to be player position number 9, which is Miller. Defense 83 failed. Failed number 7 is going to be a SC. So another quality shot from someone on Tampa. C value shot. And that is going to be number 9, which is Garrison. He's only got a 16. He rolled a 45, so he missed it. Or, well, he didn't make... He doesn't force him to make a quality save, is what that means. Doesn't mean he misses a shot, actually. Let's see. Number 5 is a block and a loose puck. So someone on Boston blocked it. That's their second block of the first period. And loose puck results in Tampa Bay getting another 20 seconds off the clock. Down to 18:40 to go in the first period. Things are cruising right along. So we're going to be testing the player position number 8. That's Louis. Louis. Defense, nope, not good. Rolled a 10. That's a SA shot for Tampa. Someone is getting a shot. Not the best shot, but they all count. So it's position number 1. So Palat, A is a 14. He rolled a 73, missed it. It's a 5. That's going to be a save, and Tuukka Rask gives it to someone on his team. It's another quality shot on goal, though. 6 shots on goal by Tampa. Still 1-0. That is 8:20 to go in the first period. Boston has possession of the puck. We're going to test Seidenberg's offense. 21. Even though he's a 41, 21's good. Look at number 1. That is going to be KP, which is keep the puck. So nothing happened other than they just kept possession of the puck, or it might have turned it over and got possession back, but at the end of the 20 seconds, they ended up getting just possession of the puck. So we're going to be testing 8 Louis, offense 60, number 10. It results in a loose puck for Boston. Loose puck result is an even, so it goes to position number 8. That is Boston. And we're down to 7:40 to go in the first period. That is 6. So Beasley's offense passes. Number 1 is KP. So once again, they keep possession of the puck. And 20 seconds off the clock. Now we need to test Stamkos' defense. He fails. That is a 5. Results in a loose puck. The loose puck result is Boston gets possession. So 7 minutes to go. A lot of scrumming around for the puck. And this minute of play, 7. It's going to be Krejcik again. His offense. And he passes, and that is a 3. It's another loose puck. Again, loose puck can represent a lot of different things. It represents a time where they're just moving the puck around, trying to get get in position, and 5. So Tampa Bay actually ends up with possession of the puck. 6:40 to go here in the first period. 6 shots in goal for Tampa, 3 for Boston, and we have a 1-0 score here at 19:01 of the first period. That is a 2, so we're going to check Stamkos' offense, and 68, he makes it 8. 8 is a shot B, so somebody's getting a shot B. That is position number 10, so Corbin is an 8%, he's a 43, so he misses it. 3 is a save, and Tuukka Rask gives it to someone on his team. To another shot on goal. So up to 7 shots in goal. And 6:20 to go in the first period. And Tuukka Rask gives it to Boston. And now we're going to be checking Seidenberg's offense. He's successful. 6 is a P. So now we're going to roll to find out who the penalty checks are going to be on. It's going to be on position number 9, which is Garrison, and position number 10, Seidenberg. So Seidenberg is a P8. Garrison is a P9. Let's find out if there's a penalty on either one of them. Uh-oh, somebody rolled a 10. That's going to be a penalty on Garrison. So Jason Garrison takes the penalty at 6 minutes to go in the first period. So Garrison with the penalty, and that is a 6-minute mark. All right, well, that brings out the penalty kills. Oops. Penalty kills. So penalty kill pair 2. Okay, for some reason I can't move that one anymore. I need to find out what's going on here. Tampa Bay. We need penalty kill line number 1. Thank you. We got to make sure, of course, that Garrison isn't out there. He is actually out here. So we can't use pair 2. We'll use penalty kill pair 1. There we go. All right, and for Boston, they're going to be doing power play line 1 and power play pair 1. There we go. All right, face-off is 9 versus 7. So 9 versus 7, so he's got the +2 and an extra +2 because they're on the power play. So +4 to Boston on this check to get possession of the puck. And it's 4 versus 6, so with the +4, that's 4 versus 10. So Boston gets possession of the puck. They're on the power play here. No time off. 6 minutes to go here in the first period. We're checking position number 7, which is Bergeron's offense. And he rolled a 70, so he actually misses it on the power play, minus, and a 7. So their team actually gets a shot B. So let's find out who from Tampa Bay steals the puck and gets a shot B off. That's going to be position number 4, which is Victor Hedman. And he rolls a 15. He rolled a 16, so just misses it. And in this case, it's a save by Tukarask, and then he gives it to his teammates. But that is a short-handed shot on goal. 20 seconds off the clock. As Flip steals it, passes it back to Victor Hedman from the point, takes a shot. Good save by Tukarask, gives it over to Louis Eriksson, and Boston takes it. So we're going to be testing position number 2. There is no position number 2 because he's out in the penalty box, which means it's an automatic success for the centerman on the power play. And we look at position number 7, which ends up being a loose puck result, which is about the best Tampa Bay could have hoped for. Wow, lucky there. And so they roll for loose puck. They have an 8. Boston has a 3. They get a +2 because they're on the power play. So they actually lose possession of the puck. And things are working very badly against Boston here in this power play. They've given up a shot on goal, and now Tampa Bay gets possession of it. That's a 6, so we're going to be testing defense of Marchand, 41. He was successful. So they're on the power play, and he was successful on the test. So we look at number 8. That is a play stoppage. So they came in all sides after Marchand steals the puck, skates in. Bergeron was not out of the zone in time, and another 20 seconds off the clock. All right, we have, let's go to, Jason Garrison can't be out there, but I'll show you how I'll fix that here in a minute. I will simply go in to Tampa Bay and bring out JT Brown. We'll just assume JT Brown comes out. And no, it's got to be defender, doesn't it? Okay, that's fine. We'll bring out Suter. That's who we'll bring out. There we go. So we'll just cover his card up with Suter there in case we need it. All right. All right, so penalty kill line number 2 is coming out versus penalty kill line number 2, power play line number 2. Spooner, Beasley, and Hayes. Face-off values only a 3 for Spooner, 6 for Boyle. They get a +2 for being on the power play, so it's actually a -1 for Boston after all that. So it's a 9 versus 7. Tampa Bay gets possession of it after the scrum of the face-off. No time off. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-0 Tampa. We're going to test position number 10, Kevin Miller, his defense. He's successful. Power play success is going to be a 6. That's going to be another play stoppage. Another 20 seconds off the clock, though, for Tampa Bay. Only 40 seconds to go. Basically, 3 more plays left in this. We have a face-off again. Just leave the same players out there as they only were out there 20 seconds. 5 versus 5. So it's an even. He is a +3 and then a +2 for being on the power play. So it's basically a +1 to Brian Boyle. And so with the +1, Tampa Bay once again gets possession of the puck. And we have player position number 4, which is Suter. And 0-6 on his defense. So he's on the penalty kill, and he was successful. And he gets a number 4, which is ice. So they ice the puck down, gives it over to Boston, but all important time ticks off the clock. Tick, tick, tick. 4:20 to go in the first period. So just, what do we have? One more play, it looks like. So position number 3, which is JT Brown, is defense. He's successful. Power play, or penalty kill, success. It results in a loose puck. After the loose puck, we have us a +2 for Boston, so Boston gets possession of the loose puck. And another 20 seconds off the clock, and that is that for the power play, as we have now 14 minutes to go. Let me think, is that right? If we start at 6, down to 1. Yeah. think that's right. So very unsuccessful power play there. And we're going to bring out our number 2 line and our number 2 pair. That's fine. Boston is going to come back out with their third line and their third pair. There we go. They have possession of it though. 4 minutes to go here in the first period. 1-0 Tampa. 8 shots on goal for Tampa. Only 3 for Boston. Couple missed shots and a couple. That's 10. That's Troutman. 22 offense is successful. 3 is a loose puck. So once again, more moving around. In this case, it's just going to be an even dice roll. Boston keeps possession. Time off the clock. Down to 3:40 to go in the first period. That is going to be Kucherev's defense. He's successful, and that's going to give him a 6. Results in a loose puck. Loose puck is going to give us a Tampa Bay result. And we move on. Boom, boom, boom. Position number 5, Corbin offense successful. Number 7 is a shot B for someone on Tampa. Shot B result is going to be Tyler Johnson, 32 Bs at 27. He just missed it. 4 is going to be a save and then given to the other team. So Tukras saves it, but Tampa Bay gets possession of it. Another shot on goal. They're up to 9 shots on goal. Boston has not done very well in the shots on goal so far. 2. So Tyler Johnson's offense is a failure. A 3 fail is an opponent shot C. So this is, maybe Boston can make up for it right here. Get a shot on goal. Player position number 7 is Kempinen. C is a 16. He rolled a 61. Unsuccessful. It's a block shot. Results in a loose puck. Another block shot. That's an even, so it goes to position number 9, which is Boston. Another 20 seconds off the clock. Get that before I forget. Position number 9, which is McQuaid. Defense is successful. 7, which is a play stoppage. And another 20 seconds off the clock. And now they're going to bring in their 2s. Tampa Bay is going to bring in their 1s. Oops. No. Go away. I want you to come here. So 2:40 to go in the first period. I think we're just going to do the first period for you guys. You only got 2:40 to go. Face-off is 6 versus 7. Stamkos wins it for his team. Another face-off win. No time off the clock. Almost did a boo-boo. Almost did a boo-boo. All right. 5 is Strawman. Offense failure is going to be a shot on B. Shot B for Boston. Who's going to take it? It's going to be position number 2. So Krejcik is a B, is a 28. He rolled a 45. Not successful. Number 3 is going to be a save, Farley, and given to the opponent. So Boston gets possession after the shot on goal. That's down to 4, or up to 4. 4, thank you. And another 20 seconds off the clock as David Krejcik gets a shot on goal for Boston. Position number 9, Miller, full offense is successful. Number 4 is a shot B. So all of a sudden, Boston's getting some shots here. Let's see what happens. He rolled a 0-0, though. That's usually not a good sign. Because it's not going to be successful because that's 100. So Krejcik gets the shot on goal. But even though it's a 28, he rolled a 0-0, which is really bad. So it's a miss and a play stoppage. So, time off the clock. No shot on goal. Bring out our line 2s. Boston's bringing out their line 1s. And we move on. 2 minutes to go. New face-off. Here we go. It's a 9 versus 6. So, it's a +3, but Tampa Bay still gets it. Tampa Bay still gets it. Player one, that's Killorn, actually. Offense is failure, and it's a 10. That's a turnover by Killorn. And 1:40 to go in the first period. Position number 10, Krug's offense, 53, success, 7, shot B. So maybe Boston can put a few shots in goal here. It's a shot B. Player 8, that is going to be Conley. B's 22. He rolled a 30 just outside his range. Number 9, a save and given to the opponents. So save by Bishop, but Boston gets possession back. After the shot, they scrum around and Brett Connolly picks it up. And we're going to be testing Corbin's defense. Unsuccessful. Unsuccessful is going to be a penalty check. Let's find out who the penalty or possible involvement in the penalties. Our position number 3, Kucherev, which has got a P8, and Bergeron. So Bergeron and Kucherov doing a little shoving. Let's see if any of them take a penalty here. Kucherov is an 8, Bergeron is a 9. So neither one of them have a penalty. So loose puck results. Let's see who gets possession of it. Another 20 seconds off the clock here. Boston gets possession, 4 versus 3. So Boston gets it. We're testing Chara's offense. Success, 6, loose puck. So loose puck results. And in this case, it is Tampa Bay getting possession. Another 20 seconds off the clock. We're down to 1 minute to go in. 1 minute to go in the period. Crayburn's offense failures, 5. Turnover, 40 seconds to go in the period. 1-0 Tampa. Come on. Position 3, Kucherev, defense, success, 5. Is a possible penalty again. Let's see who's scrumming around with it. Position 4, which is Garrison, and position 9, which is Zdeno Chara. So Chara and Garrison. Garrison's a 9. Chara is only a 6. So 1 for the home team. He passes. 8 for Zdeno Chara, and he has failed. So just 20 seconds to go in the penalty. Zdeno Chara pushing, gets a little high sticking goal. And we're just going to throw out the penalty kill pair 1 and the penalty kill line 1. Power play line 1 and the power play pair 1. There we go. And Chara can't be out there, so we'll just throw out pair 2 because there's only 20 seconds to go here. 1 play left to go in the period and we'll be done. And we'll see, can Tampa Bay get that final shot up? Face-off is 7 versus 9 plus 2 because they're on the power play, so it's 9 versus 9 even. So even, and the roll is even, so it goes to position number 10, which is McQuaid. So Boston gets possession. But just 20 seconds to go. Can Tampa Bay steal the puck away and get a quality shot, or can Boston get a shot on goal? Position number 8, that's Erickson. Louis. Offense, because they have possession, is 85. That's a failure on the power play. Penalty kill. Penalty kill minus, and that is at position number 6. And that is going to give a quality shot on goal to somebody on Tampa Bay. That was an SC. So somebody's getting a shot on goal here. It is Hedman from the point here. Come on. There he is. Actually, no, it's position number 4. Steven Stamkos out at the point. He's got a C shot. He rolls a 0.6. That is a 48. So that is making Tuukka Rask make a quality shot, a save. That's a C. So now we got to roll for Tuukka Rask, a C. 70% chance, and in this case, 0-3. So he rolls on the success column, and a 6. So 6 is a quality save on Steven Stamkos as the period expires, and Tukaras just lays the puck out in front of him, and the last second of the clock goes off, and there you have one full period of hockey matchup. I know took over an hour, but I was going really, really slow in the beginning. But guys can kind of see if you had the cards. I'm trying to lay out the cards like you might have them at home. You'd have the players out, or you'd have little tokens next to which players are on. And basically, you're just rolling, checking, okay, position number 7, blah, 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 checking to see whether it's successful or not, and then getting the result, and then going through the steps. So, all right, so after one period, here's our final tally here. Namasoff at 19:01 of the first period. Assist by Palat. Penalties, Pasternak, 17:20, and Garrison, 6 minutes. Shots and goal ended up being Tampa Bay 10, Boston 5. Boston had a few missed shots and a few blocked shots by Tampa. Tampa Bay blocked a few of the Boston shots. Tampa Bay seemed like when they had chances, they either got them on goal or had a result of a goalie save on their card. So that's why they have, seems like a lot more. Some good scoring quality chances there. But anyways, I'd like to hear back from you guys what you think. If you, what do you think about the gameplay? Is it quick enough? Is it fast enough? I've got, like I said, I hate to even kind of let you know what's coming, but basically everything you see here for each team is going to be on like one sheet of paper as opposed to each player having an individual card. So a lot of this is just repetitive information down here at the bottom, because this is just basically telling you the result on different play charts. So if I can put these results all together in one spot, then the only thing I need to do is put this information and maybe this information on there like a sheet of paper, and then I can have the different lineups that way. So it's going to be a lot simpler. You'll just have like one sheet of paper per team. You can use tokens or coins or whatever. So you'll lose the individual cards, but in this case, I don't think you need the individual cards. So that's what's coming down the pipe. If you're this far watching this video, then you'll know that. If you haven't stayed to watch the rest of this, it'll be a big surprise for them. Anyways, let me know what you think. Your thoughts or comment suggestions, everything is much appreciated. But after one period of play, we had that quick goal right off the bat, and everybody thought, "Wow, man, it's so easy to score in this game." And then we had a bunch of misses and a bunch of shots that were blocked or easy goalie saves. We only had a couple where the goalie actually, I don't think we even used Ben Bishop's card. Boston did not even force him to make a quality save. I think Tuukka Rask only used his card either twice or 3 times. And that's what I want. I don't want every single goal to be coming in on goal and having them to make a quality save, because obviously if they have to make quality save after quality save after quality save, then there's going to be like a 20-13 game or something, which we don't want. So, anyways, thanks for watching. If you stuck with us, I do appreciate it. And we will see you guys in the next episode here of Hockey Matchup. Let me know your thoughts, comments, suggestions, like I said, and I will take your feedback and move on with it. And we'll see you guys soon. So take care, everyone. Talk to you soon.